Hi, my name is Heather Walker, and today I'll be talking about child research. First, let's talk about ethics in research. Ethics is the science of correct and incorrect behavior. Ethics in research is important to protect vulnerable populations such as children. There are 4 principles that guide ethics in research. They involve autonomy, justice, beneficence, and non-maleficence. Autonomy involves informed consent. Parental and child consent should be obtained prior to starting research. Individuals participating in research should be fully informed of the situation at hand and what will happen to them during treatment. It entitles the patient the right to refuse to participate, and it also involves respecting the privacy of the patient during treatment and in any instance that the nurse is involved with the patient. Justice. This principle refers to treating each individually fairly. Children are unable to defend their rights and require the advocacy of an adult, meaning that medical staff must also seek to protect the rights of the child. Beneficence. This principle is based on providing benefit to the patient, and this provides guidance to nurses in prioritizing patient beneficence, doing good, and avoiding maleficence. Non-maleficence, this means preventing harm. Preventing harm to children during research is vitally important. The nurse should determine any risks and whether involving the child is justified. Children is a vulnerable population. Children are not equipped to make their own decisions, although that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be involved in making the decision to participate. Children rely on their parents and guardians to make decisions in their best interest. Children are easily influenced by adults, especially adults that they trust. This is why children keep quiet about abuse. It's the same concept in research. Children will agree to things that they shouldn't out of fear of rejection or disappointing their parents and guardians. These are all reasons why children need that extra protection in research. Nursing responsibility. It is the nurse's responsibility to ensure the patient and their guardian have been informed of research involved and have given their consent freely. It is the nurse's responsibility to ensure fair treatment of the participants in the research study being conducted and to advocate for the children's rights. The nurse should know the basic concepts, laws, and rules related to the research study to protect their patients and their own license. Code of Ethics. Under Provision 3.2, it states nurses should be aware of the special concerns raised by research involving vulnerable groups, including children. The nurse involved in the research should be fully informed about the rights and obligations of research participants. Nurses have a duty to question and report any violations to patients' rights and to advocate for any participants who wish to decline participation in the study or withdraw from the study. Under Provision 3.1, it states nurses safeguard the right to privacy for individuals, families, and communities. The nurse advocates for an environment that provides sufficient physical privacy, including privacy for discussion of a personal nature. Nurses also participate in developing policies to protect patients' privacy. Conclusion: children are a vulnerable population due to their developing physical and mental capacities and need to be protected in research, consideration, and participation. The ethical principles of autonomy, justice, beneficence, and non-maleficence need to be considered when conducting research. Nurses are responsible for ensuring ethical research is conducted in children and advocate for children before research is started, during the research process, and after the research is completed. And here are my references.